hot hell darkness. Your room is ready, child. Enjoy your stay. Welcome to the hot hell darkness. If there is anything I can do to make your stay more uncomfortable, please do not hesitate to ring me. By the way, have you ever noticed how children are exactly the same as dogs? Because both of them are terrified of fireworks. Plus, they both stink. They spray their food up walls and they pee all over the floor. I hate dogs. Nearly as much as I hate children, actually. This is the Visitors Book, where all the grisly tales of all my wicked guests are written down. Want to see why one of these bad children is down here? This is Frank's story. I call it Frank Einstein's Monster. As all good tales do, this one starts with exploding ants. Only when these ants exploded, they looked like fireworks. Ooh, which was a shame for the ants, and not so clever for the boy either. From that moment on, Frank Einstein became obsessed with exploding ants and put on impromptu firework displays all over the village. Which meant that very soon all the ants had fled the village in fear for their lives. With no more ants to explode, Frank soon turned to the real thing and would have set the fireworks off after break had his eagle-eyed teacher not spotted them first. She called the fire brigade and told them she had a firework emergency.
What do you think you're doing, you stupid boy?
I'm a famous detective looking for clues, and I think I've just found a spoil sport.
You're too young to be playing with fireworks. This must stop before somebody gets hurt.
He showed Frank how dangerous fireworks were, how they could start real fires if mishandled, and how real fires could melt human beings. But Frank wouldn't listen to the fireman's warning. Because fireworks are pretty. So long as I have this, I shall carry on playing with them whether you like it or not. So his parents confiscated his magnifying glass and locked him in his bedroom. And you can stay there till you've learned to behave like a sensible human being.
What are we going to do with him?
It's a pity I don't have cousins who are fish. We could send him to live with them. You can't light fireworks underwater. That's right. What we really need is something so terrifying that Frank will stop playing with fireworks of his own accord. What's that over there? It looks like smoke signals. Do you think someone's trying to contact us? Hotspots to you! The Firework King at your service. You wanted to see me? Did we? Something terrifying, you say? Excellent! Now, this is Frank's secret cure. A firework. Oh! My good nose, yes. Fight fireworks with fireworks. Phew! Is it just me or is it hot in here? Now, young Frank's cure of a permanent nature is to allow him to enter the Village Guy Fawkes competition on fireworks night. Is that wise? Of course it's wise. I wouldn't suggest it if it wasn't. But it's a competition to see who can make the best guy, and the child who wins gets to strap their guy to the top of a rocket and light the blue touch paper. Surely that will just encourage him to play with fireworks. Not necessarily, because this year I am building the rocket, and it's a monster big enough to take a man to the moon. I really don't understand. You don't have to understand. Just do as I say. Encourage your son to build the best guy and win. Whatever he wants to do, let him do it, and the cure will take care of itself. Cheer up! Victory will be ours! Geronimo!
Frank took the news that he might be allowed to light a real firework calmly.
And if I win, you really do promise that you'll let me light the big rocket?
Of course.
Then I'm going to start making my guy tonight.
Frank rushed off to the allotment and turned his father's shed into a laboratory so that he could build himself a stuffed man. But Frank was not the only child who had entered the competition. After 2 days, it became clear that the other children were rather good at making Guy Fawkes dummies, while Frank was rather bad. 24 hours before the competition, Frank had come up with a master plan to ensure that he would win. A few hours later, as a distant roll of thunder cleared its throat, Spina's perfect Guy lay slumped in a chair without a head. Frank broke into all the sheds and stole what he needed to make his Guy look like a man. Here comes the storm!
Frank!
What is it?
I saw the face of the firework king. He said the cure would arrive with the storm.
Yeah, it was just a dream. Has there been a storm? No. Frank had just finished sewing up his new Guy when the lightning struck.
Can you speak?
You must not judge me by the way I look.
So you're not sad?
How could I be unhappy when you have given me the legs to escape with?
Where are you going?
I don't want to explode into 1,000 stars on top of a big rocket tomorrow. I want to live and see the world.
Get back here! You've still got to win me my prize!
Give me my freedom.
Don't be so over-dramatic. I made you to be strapped to the top of a rocket, and strapped to the top of a rocket you shall be. Oh, come on, it's only a tiny explosion. You're a dummy stuffed with straw. It doesn't hurt.
Really? It doesn't hurt?
No.
So, if you were me, you'd happily explode into 1,000 stars?
Of course.
Now that is interesting.
The next morning, Mr. and Mrs. Einstein were surprised to find Frank still in bed. Not working on your Guy today?
No,
Are you all right? Your voice sounds different.
I'm just tired. I'm gonna stay in bed all day and get up for the competition tonight.
Remembering that they had to do everything their son wanted if he was to be permanently cured of fireworks, they didn't make a scene. Fine. When you get dressed, be sure to wrap up warm. It was cold last night. He stayed in his room all day, watching the rocket being built. The biggest rocket in the world, and he was going to light it. As darkness fell, the cries of the other children drew him outside. Their guys had all mysteriously been destroyed, and Frank's was the only one left in the competition.
My goodness, your Guy's intact. Well done, young man. Everyone else lost theirs last night. Terrible business. Name, please?
Frank Einstein.
Well, Frank, that is a splendid-looking Guy. I don't think I've ever seen one so lifelike. How on earth did you get the skin to look so real?
Cling film and makeup.
Really? Huh. It could almost be alive. Well, you're obviously the winner. Strap your Guy onto the top of the rocket. Then we'll see about exploding him into 1,000 stars. Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, somebody spotted Frank before they blasted him into space and saved him. Mind you, he was so scared he promised never to play with fireworks again. But the monster got away. He's out there, now, looking to scare the pants off other wicked children. Have you checked your garden shed recently?